The idea is a very simple one, and the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better, and it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
What's up, y'all? It's your brother Ace, back in another video, and this video is going to be a reaction video. I haven't done a reaction video in a while, and the last one was about how lust is like ruining our society and the younger generation, or something around those lines. But I saw this video the other day. It popped up in my feed, and it's something I wanted to watch, right? But I thought it'd be interesting to watch it together and kind of give my thoughts on some things I can relate to with this video. I haven't seen it yet. I think I've only seen like the first 20 or so seconds, so didn't see the whole thing. But shout out to the Bolt J Network for this animation. He does different Christian animations from what I've seen, so I subscribe to him. But we're gonna check it out. So let's see what this is about.
Hey, no, you guys crack me up. Jesus? Where have you been? No, Lord, I was gonna come back eventually. I just wasn't in the right headspace. Oh, my son. Have you no sense of urgency? There are many
Mm,
who say, I will get right with the Lord at such and such a time, but
mm,
end up never doing so, being led astray by their fleshly desires.
mm. It's crazy hearing that because it was one of those things I thought about the other day, right? What's the way I can put it? It's like, let's say you're at work, right? And you're with a group of people, and those group of people are talking about drinking, women, just sinful things, right? And because you want to fit in and stuff like that, you join those conversations and talk about stuff like that. But you feel conviction deep down, like, man, I shouldn't be talking about that, but like, I want to fit in, right? It's like you have one foot in the door of wanting to get closer to the Lord, but you're also partaking in worldly discussions, right? And that's something that I had conviction with uh, this week. Not this week. This week just started. Last week, right? I was in that situation. I'm at work. I'm with some coworkers, some from my department, some from other departments, and the conversations were just kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But I wanted to laugh at them. I wanted to, you know, join in and stuff like that. And after that was over, I was by myself in the office, and I was like, man, why did I even join in on that? Why did I even do that? You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with, listening in or just being there, right? Because you have to be there, whatever the case may be. But to actively be in those talks, it's like, I don't know, man. I felt like I was walking further away from the Lord in that instance, and it was just kind of crazy, you know what I mean? But it said that the Lord, you know, was with sinners. The Lord partook with sinners, but didn't partake in the sin. So it's kind of like that. Not saying you, I mean, this was working this example, but not to say that you can't be with people who sin, like family, whatever case may be, but you don't have to partake in that. You know what I mean? So just something I thought of is hearing that.
My son, fix your eyes, stand upright, and walk in the path that I have set before you. These things of the world are all fleeting. Understand that the time is at hand. Be alert and be of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a lion looking for someone to devour.
Okay, I know I'm pausing, but like I gotta say my thoughts. You know, I didn't want to just react to this video and be like, oh yeah, that's the for the video, because you know, what I mean, I want to give some insight what he's saying. Um, yeah, man, like the important thing to remember on a daily basis, which isn't always the easiest thing to remember, but the important thing to remember is that we are in the world, but not of the world. Everywhere you go, right? Especially like when it comes to streamers and stuff like that, like you know which group of streamers I'm talking about. I'm not calling out anyone specifically, but I'm talking calling the group as a collective, right? All of it is greed, lust, vanity, all this stuff, right? All these things aren't gonna matter. You should be someone who sees these things but doesn't focus on it. And when I tell you from past experience and me trying to get back into that type of mindset, when you focus on things of the spirit, just being a good person, following the Lord, and just enjoying life for how it is, you'll be way happier. But when you go on social media first thing in the morning, when you go on these clip pages on YouTube, watching all these different clips and stuff like that, you tend to have this negative energy that you're bringing in. You know what I mean? And then you be like, man, why does he have more money than me? Man, he just bought this car. Why can't I do it? Why am I in this situation? You start to kind of get this negative, dark energy in your heart instead of just walking around, just being happy. You know what I mean? Just focusing like, how can I please the Lord today? How can I be a better man, be a better woman today? You know what I mean? So it's all about just focusing on things of the spirit, not things of the world, because lust is everywhere nowadays, y'all. Lust is literally everywhere. If you see me looking down, I apologize. My OBS setup is on my second screen, so and my webcam's up here. So I gotta remember to look up here. Lust is everywhere, y'all. Movies, Netflix shows, Prime Video shows, YouTube, Twitch, Kick. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Instagram, X, TikTok. It's all over the place, y'all. It's all about being mindful of the content you consume on a daily basis and just be careful. Because when I switch it up and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this stuff, I'm just gonna focus on self development, Christianity, focus on good stuff. When I started doing that, when I first wake up in the morning, go to the Bible app, do my plan, all that stuff, I'm happy throughout the day. Whereas if I focus on like this drama, that drama, go to work, talk about this, I just get this negative light, and at the end of the day, you're gonna feel bad. Like you're gonna be like, man, you're gonna start to judge your own life because you're having all this energy about yourself. Whereas if you're focusing things in the spirit, even if your life isn't going the best, you know that God's gonna take care of you. You know God's gonna have a plan because you're walking down the path of Christ, right? The path that God has for you. So as you keep following that, you just know your faith's gonna keep building up, and you're just gonna know that I may be going through this right now, but God's got me. God's gonna carry me all the way. So this is important to remember. All right, let's continue.
Laughing and enjoying a healthy time with friends is good, but if it does not edify you and rather draws you away from me, what good is it then? O Lord, confess my ways. You are already forgiven, but I urge you to remain steadfast and focused in these troubling times, lest you fall into the snare of the enemy and he draws you away from the things of God. Seek the kingdom, seek the Lord's kingdom, seek to know his will. There is work to be done, there are souls to be saved. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few.
Amen. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly what I was talking about. Like when you wake up first thing in the morning, right? You pull out your phone. What's the first thing going on? Are you going to go on the Bible app? Are you going to go towards a morning prayer video? Are you going to put on some gospel? Or are you going to go straight to Instagram? You know what I mean? And I'm not perfect. I never sound perfect, but that's something that I was mindful of as of last week. Like what stuff am I waking up to? No, like I when I realized I was waking up to negativity every day, that sets the precedent for the rest of your day. This negativity. Whereas if you wake up to positivity, the gospel, you wake up and you just put God first thing in your mind, focus things on the spirit, you're gonna be good. You know what I mean? So I pretty much said my point, but this is a great, great, great animation, man. These types of videos are things you should be putting in your mind in the morning, man. But shout out to the Bold J Network, great video. But if y'all enjoy my reaction, want more reaction videos, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, I'll put the link to this video in the description. And I'll catch y'all later, man. Brother Aaron out. Peace.